You know, I love The Walking Dead. It's my favorite TV show ever. It has probably been on the top of my wishlist for licensed chapters in Dead by Daylight, maybe only second to FNAF, and it's such a happy coincidence that it happened one after the other. But the question still stands. Did they adapt it properly, or did they butcher the show? Let's find out. But how and when did they find themselves in the realm in the first place? It happened in season 9, right after the bridge explosion. After Rick blew up the bridge, he passed out and ended up on this shore. I can imagine the entity found him a little bit before Jadis, and in this alternative universe, Michonne and Daryl also find him at this time, and they found themselves in this new place, around this campfire. Rick has a line where he says that he doesn't remember anything after the explosion, which proves these are the season 9 characters. But if they're the season 9 characters, why is Rick looking like his season 8 self? Why is Daryl his season 6 self? And why is Michonne her season 3 self? A real life reason is just because these are iconic works and they're a lot more popular and liked compared to their season 9 outfits. Even though they look really good in this season, they're not that iconic. But Behaviour actually gave it a war reason, and it's because the Entity wanted to give them the outfits from the darkest times. Around season 3 and before that, it was Michonne's darkest time. She was lost, she was a husk, she didn't have any purpose, she was just surviving. And I can imagine the moment she saw these quotes on her, she immediately felt the hopelessness. Rick is his season 8 self, which is his darkest time, and Rick went to a world of dark times. His season 1 time is also very dark because he wakes up in this world and he doesn't know what is happening, his family is missing. It's a pretty confusing and dark time, but very soon he finds his family, so I don't think it's his darkest time. In the middle of season 4 and to the middle of season 5, they lost their home and they're in the woods surviving, which is also a very dark time. But again, they're together, they're a community, they're a family. It was a dark time, but they had purpose. And compared to season 8, where they go up against Negan, Rick loses so many people. He loses family, he loses friends, he loses so many Alexandrians, he almost dies a few times. So yeah, season 8 was definitely Rick's darkest time. But since they're just humans, I cannot really talk about how accurate they are compared to a discussion about if Springtrap is accurate. Although a lot of things which AMC collabed with didn't adapt the faces correctly. The Fortnite skins feel a little bit off. The Call of Duty ones also feel a little bit off. Dead by Daylight actually did an amazing job on the models. They did an amazing job on Rick Grimes. His body, his face, his presence, his expression, all of it feels correct to the character. The only issue I have is with his hair. It's a little bit longer and it's more straight. Andrew Lincoln is shorter and more curly and thicker. This Rick feels like his hair is around his ears if you look at his side profile. Meanwhile, the show version is away from his ear and his neck is a lot more visible. Michonne's model is actually also really good. I have no issues with it. I have no gripes with it. It's perfect, it's accurate, it's amazing. And the best model they made is the one for fucking Daryl Dixon. Daryl came out better than Rick and Michonne. It almost makes me wish he was a survivor. There's only a minor issue with it, and it's more of a nitpick, is that he has his season 6 outfit, but his season 11 face. And by face I mean just this scar. This is actually not a Daryl scar, this is a Norman Reedus scar. This scar is actually from a car accident Norman Reedus had. And in the show they never explain why Daryl has it. It's just one episode he doesn't, and then the next, bam, he has a scar on his face. And the reason why I'm saying this is season 6 Daryl with season 11 face is because the wings on his back are not damaged. In season 9 or season 10, I don't remember, he gets them damaged and one of the wings is literally ripped out, and then Judith comes and decides to paint him a new wing, and it looks like this in the end of the show. Again, it doesn't matter, it doesn't really damage the model, I'm just pointing it out. Let's go over the skins. Rick has a good collection of cosmetics. His default is his season 8 shirt. This is the all-out war shirt. This is what he wore when he went on a war with Negan. Alternatively, his reskins are his prison shirt, the one he wore when he fought the governor. He has his season 9 shirt before the explosion, and it can be honestly season 6 shirt, and it can be also season 1 shirt. You can mix them together, they look really similar. And then we have his season 7 denim shirt, which looks amazing. It's from the time when Negan broke him and turned him into his lapdog. His other skins are his murder jacket, which he wore in the end of season 6. He has his hospital outfit from the first episode of the show. I would have loved to see his sheriff hat be there, maybe to see the white-haired, aged face he has in Season 9. The ones who leave skin will actually go really hard. He has an amazing outfit there, it would be such a cool skin. For Michonne, I don't really know about her outfit. Her default is her Season 3 outfit, and I think one of the reskins is when they came back to Rick's hometown and they were searching for a family picture of Worry. On screen I will probably try to find where the outfit come from and which season it was from. Another thing they pulled off really well is the personality of the characters. Maybe Rick and Michonne could have more emotion when they saw each other, but thinking about it, this is the Season 9 versions and not the ones who haven't seen each other for 15 years, so it makes sense why they would be very relaxed when they see each other. They wouldn't make out in front of the killer. When they enter a match, their voice lines don't sound scared, because they aren't scared. They're curious, confused, but not scared. If you play as Rick and you meet up Michonne or Daryl, he will speak to them like a caring leader, which is what he is. He will ask Daryl if he's bitten, if he has seen any walkers. Daryl also has his show personality. He will tell Rick that this is not his biggest problem right now, which again, I can totally imagine them talking to each other like this. I love how when you open the exit gates, you have a chance of Rick saying, "You thought I would roll over. You thought it would be easy."
You thought I'd roll over? You thought it'd be easy?
And he has such a beaten up voice. He sounds like he has been knocked like 5 times, he has been hooked twice, he has eaten 5 hatchets from the hunters, he broke his shins from vaulting, he jumped off ledges 7 times. He sounds beaten up, but he's also like, "I didn't hear no bell." I also love the line where he says that he would rather face a herd of walkers than whatever that thing was again.
I'd rather face a herd of walkers than meet whatever the hell that was again.
Rick is used to walkers. These things are easy to deal with. He hasn't seen a xenomorph, he hasn't seen a demogorgon, you know? After meeting and escaping one of these things, he would for sure never want to see it again. And the only shitty thing I can talk about in their voice is Rick's injured voices. If I heard correctly, this wasn't even Andrew Lincoln who voiced them. His screams, his sounds of pain are not Rick's, which is such a bullshit, because Andrew Lincoln can act pain very well. Just look at this scene. A friend of mine even said that he sounded like Homer Simpson. Literally makes me want to enable the perk Iron Will so I don't listen to them. The perks are kinda in character. It's gameplay perks and they don't have to be exactly in character. They don't have to be war accurate, considering there's so many perks in the game, and something which could be war accurate for Rick is probably somewhere else. It was probably been introduced already. The perks Rick has are Apocalyptic Ingenuity, Come and Get Me, and Teamwork Toughen Up. Apocalyptic Ingenuity feels in character. It feels more accurate. Years in Apocalypse taught Rick how to do things. I can totally imagine how he's working in chess and he finds parts for the pallets and then he rebuilds them, and that's why they're fragile pallets. Come and Get Me is also very in character for him. I can totally imagine Rick Grimes trying to draw the attention of 1,000 walkers just so they don't go to his community. He would scream and try to get the killer's attention so the other survivors can heal each other. Both teamwork perks are, in my opinion, useless, and I don't know where they came from. The only thing I can think about is that if Rick and Michonne are together in the trial, they would work together, I guess. Both Last Stand and Conviction are very accurate to who Michonne is. She's a fighter, she's very durable. I'm pretty sure Michonne will have the power to get up even after being injured. Okay, I covered the skins, the lore, the models, the perks, the voices, the personality. Goddamn, I might actually not have anything else to talk about. Okay, I guess this is the end of the video. Hope you liked it and I will see you in the next one. Bye.